where have we landed today, boys? So we are actually 10 minutes from our pickup, and we are, this is beautiful weather. Take a guess where we're at. It's not Texas, but it's Atlanta. Atlanta, I think it's like 65 degrees or something like that. Sun's out. It is beautiful day over here. Beautiful, beautiful day. But boy, do I have a surprise. This thing that I'm picking up is nasty. Definitely gonna be one of the top 10 cars that I've picked up so far. This thing is like 10 out of 10. Crazy build. So I'll get some footage of it once all said and done. Hopefully the deal can go through. There is still a little bit of negotiating to get through, but that should be a walk in the park because, you know, we came over here on business. We're not playing around, and they know that. So see if we could work out a deal, and then we'll go from there. But man, the weather is great today. I couldn't have picked a better day to do it. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in about an hour, give or take, and then we'll go from there. Bandit boys, check this thing out. This thing, immaculate. Clean, 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 clean. This thing is super, super, super clean. And check this out. This thing's got a freaking supercharger. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Well, I have, but it's just like a weird setup slash common, but a little weird. Usually you see like a huge LS with a super, like a 3.0 Whippo or something. Yeah, this thing is chopping pretty good. The camera's acting funny, and I think that's why I stopped using this camera. Yeah, look. Yeah, this thing is on a different level. Customer already said he's gonna shorten the rear end so he can put a fat lip on it so it can match his fleet. Yeah, this thing is gangster. But that being said, let me finish loading up, strap this thing down so I can be on my way back to Chicago, and I'll be there in the morning. We have landed, boys. You got this thing nice unstrapped. Try to keep clear of the house. This thing bright and early. It's what, like 6 o'clock, I think. So let's get, oh, my hip, I'm getting old. Let's get this nice cold start going. I think it's fuel injected. All I know is it's got a freaking supercharger. Oh yeah. This thing sounds so good. Alright boys, I'm gonna get this thing off the trailer. Oh, this way. Okay, there you go. Good. This thing was going crazy. I'm gonna get this thing off the trailer, and basically that is a wrap for this one. There and back. Next day delivery, you guys already know. Let's get this ball rolling and get this thing on fully unloaded, and I will see you guys on the next. Where are we landing today, boys? So we've been driving since about 3 in the morning, probably. Smooth sailing. Honestly, this has been the emptiest the highway has ever been on a Monday morning that I've ever experienced. So that's good. We've got about 3 hours to go. As you guys can see, it's pretty empty. It's 7:30 a.m. and it seems like no one's going to work. I'm not sure. I'm in Iowa right now. We are headed to Battle Creek, Iowa, I think, something like that, which is about 7 hours, give or take, from home. We're picking up a nice little joint, so hopefully we can make a deal, and and then load up, go back home. Should be home by like maybe 9 o'clock. Then I have to meet up with my other boy, and I'm leaving to South Carolina, which is about a 13-14 hour drive. So what I'm gonna do is go home, shower real quick, get some fresh clothes, then leave. And then once I'm on the road, I'll stop at a gas station probably about 6-7 in the morning, when I think there's gonna be most traffic, and then take a nice 3-4 hour nap and then get back to it, because I have to be over there Tuesday. Not a specific time, but just Tuesday. So hopefully we can make it work. Probably pick up this truck around 6 at night, 7 at night, before the sun goes down. That way I could sleep, you know, not 3-4 hours, but maybe 5 or 6 hours, which would be perfect. And then obviously once I pick it up, take another nap, because then the important part is just picking it up and then getting back home. So we'll see how that goes, but enough yapping. Beautiful weather today. I will see you guys in about, I'm gonna say 3.5 hours, and we'll go from there. This out, guys. Look at this thing. This is one clean mamma jamma. Super clean. This thing is ready for some billets or something. Big wheel. Nah, I don't know. It's not my car. They do whatever they want. This thing's nice. We're about halfway home. Got some fresh tires. Everything is nice. No leaks, nothing. This thing is clean as it can get. But so far so good. We are almost home. Not really. Kind of 50-50. But deal went pretty good. Everything went pretty good as usual. Everything was pretty nice. Just typical fuel station fill up. This is like the 5th, 6th time I put gas. I don't know, for some reason I feel like gas is going by quicker and it's more expensive now. It just doesn't make sense. But that's how it is. Anyways, just quick little video on the car so you guys can see it. Maybe I'll get a cold start once I drop it off, but this thing is super nice, super clean. So this, you guys will see this cruising around Chicago pretty soon. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. I've landed, boys. So let's get this cold start. Oh man, getting too old for this. Let's see. Stock, nothing crazy. Started right up. Get this thing unloaded because we gotta get back home to meet my other customer so that I can go to South Carolina. Running good. This thing's ready for its new owner. Jeez, check it out, guys. But that's a wrap for this one. I'll see you guys in a couple hours in South Carolina. And we got some sunlight, boys. So it is next day, and we are almost crossing into South Carolina. We're doing about 40 miles an hour in this construction zone in the Smoky Mountains, or the Appalachia, whatever you want to call it. I think we just passed Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and they're doing a whole bunch of construction. So it's a single lane, 35 mile an hour speed limit. this lane is wider than that lane. Coming back is gonna be kind of fun because I was looking at it and it's pretty tight. Semi barely fits, but this view is insane. I think this is gonna be like a couple times that I record this, but it always amazes me. And then this tunnel too is always pretty cool to go through. I think last time I came in here with my enclosed one time, but I sold the enclosed already, so I sold it last year actually because I wasn't using it, just paying for parking. But yeah, so far so good. We got about 2 hours to go, and then we're picking up the C10 and then heading right back. I passed about 2 Buc-ee's, so I'm gonna stop at this one over here in Tennessee, probably have lunch there, maybe take an hour, 2-hour nap, and then trying to get out of here because there's a bunch of construction all the way up into Kentucky also. So seeing what time I get to the Buc-ee's in Kentucky, if it's late I probably will continue because there's a lot of construction in Indiana also, so I'd rather it be late than early, as in like early morning. I'd rather go through Indiana, like 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. because that's probably the least probability of there being too much traffic, because it goes down to one lane really slow and it zigzags and stuff like that through 65. It's crazy. But man, I can't get over this view every time I come through here. It's so nice. And I seen a dead bear right now on the side, like on the on the little barrier right here. Somebody hit it probably within the last couple days. It was a little baby bear. But how does he even get onto this side? You maybe coming from this way or something. I don't know. But yeah, it was on this side. I was like, oh man. Anyways, enough yapping. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little update. I will show you guys the truck once I pick it up, and then we shall go from there. So far, so good. So let's hope this trip stays this way, and I'll see you guys in a bit. We are stuck in traffic. We've been doing about 5 to 10 miles an hour for the last, I'm gonna say 45 minutes to an hour. Look at this view. This is crazy. I wouldn't mind living out here. It'd take a little bit while to adjust, but it's definitely manageable. Live on your own power supply, food supply, all that stuff. Somewhere in the mountains, like those movies. But I got the truck back here. I haven't had a chance to pull over to a gas station and take a quick little video of it. I pumped gas before picking up the truck, so I haven't stopped since. I think there's a Buc-ee's, if I'm not mistaken, about 90 miles, so about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'll get a good video there. I might take a nap, I might not. I'm trying to get out of this whole mountain range stuff, and that way I can get back to smooth rolling. Because look at this, and we have probably up until I get to Buc-ee's of this whole mountain range stuff. So it's not fun, but I get to see some big machines like that. Whole bunch of dust. The weather's nice, so I got the window down, and everybody's kind of keeping their pace. As you can see, that car's at least a semi in front of me, a semi space, and the car behind me, same thing. I guess nobody, not saying that nobody, but people, I guess, understand the flow of traffic here with construction, so nobody's riding your ass, trying to get you to move out of the way and stuff like that. But anyways, just wanted to show you guys what I do, and sometimes it's, this takes a lot of time out of my trip, and you get sleepy and tired and annoyed because, who wants to be doing 10 miles an hour for an hour? Nobody. But anyways, enough yapping. I will show you guys the truck once I get to Buc-ee's or a different gas station, and then we'll go from there. Bad news, guys. We stopped As you guys can see, it goes all the way over there around the mountain. We are completely stopped for now, maybe 4 minutes. Good thing I have gas and snacks. So I think we're gonna be here for a while, because when I was coming up this way, they were stopped too because they do like rolling roadblocks or something like that, because all the construction that's going on. And I could tell they were stopped for a long time, because the line went all the way back into North Carolina. We're in Tennessee now. So that was about, I'm gonna say 30 miles, about 30 minutes or so, 35 minutes of driving. Everybody was just stopped. So I am cooked, brother. Good thing I got my trans fans on. I'm at a cool 143. Truck is chilling. I'm chilling. We'll see how long we're gonna be here, boys. I'll give you guys an update. It's 4 o'clock, so we'll see how this goes. And we are stuck in traffic again, guys. I actually got to Buc-ee's, took a nice nap, and I completely forgot to record the truck. But it's now 9 o'clock. It took me almost 2 hours to get out of the mountains, the mountain range, because of that traffic. It cleared up after about 2 hours. Just opened up, you know, it's because all that one lane stuff, and you know how it goes. But now we were just barely starting to get back on the road, and we run into another construction zone, and we're doing 4 miles an hour, 2 miles an hour actually. Just want to show you guys again, this is the stuff that I deal with unnecessarily sometimes. It is what it is. Got to get through it. There's no other routes. So let's do this, and then I will finally show you guys the truck in a bit at the next gas station, because I do need to get gas. I actually don't pump Buc-ee's anymore. I don't know if it's their gas or just that one time I got bad gas, but that was enough for me not wanna pump there anymore. Even though it's a little cheaper, but it's also cheap fuel, so I don't want to be putting that in my truck. It was making it run a little weird. You know, a lot of engine spark or engine knock, whatever you want to call it. It just didn't like it, so I'm gonna stick to Love's or QT, whatever, you know. Even BP, I've put that before, or E85, you know, whichever is available. So I'll see you guys at the next gas station, hopefully in a couple minutes, just so you guys can see what I actually picked up, and we'll go from there. Pumping some fuel, getting raped over here. Check this thing out. It is a roller. It's got full suspension, all nice and done. This thing is gonna be one bad mammoth jam. It's completely bare. It's got the roll cage in here. Solid 4 links set up, I think. Got the new tank in the back. Everything is brand spanking new. Got a bunch of extra parts back here. That's just he included with it. But yeah, this is what I picked up in South Carolina. You know, bodywork needs to be done a little bit, mostly paint. Other than that, this thing is ready for LSA something. I mean, you can see that thing is, the frame alone probably is what it cost for the whole truck. Little wheels are pretty nice actually. Little ricer type wheels or something. It's got the lip in the back. But yep, we got about, I'm gonna say 7 hours, give or take, to get back to Chicago, and then we'll be taking a Chevelle to West Side. It's gonna be a long night and a long day. So I'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning. So it's bright and early in the morning, 7 a.m. I just dropped off the truck. I got to his house about 5:40, something like that, 5:35, 5:40, and then I just bunkered down until he woke up, which was about 6:15. unloaded, and then he's like, hey, you know what, since you're going back that way, can you take the Chevelle back to Miles Park or West Side? One of those is going to get some work done to it. But there it is, loaded up. I'll show you guys a quick glimpse of it once I get it unloaded. This thing sounds sick. He says so, like, it sounds so nice. We didn't even turn it on because it was too early and his son was sleeping, so you know, he didn't want to wake him up. So I was like, you know, I'll just winch it up. You know, why make all that ruckus at 7 in the morning? But anyways, so far so good. Everything went pretty smooth. So now the only thing left to do is get this thing unloaded and then go home and sleep for 2 days straight, probably, because I am backed up on sleep. It's been a pretty good trip. I cannot complain about anything. Weather was nice, road was nice. There was no rain this time. Usually, almost every time that I have to go that way, it's raining or, you know, some type of bad weather. The only thing that I can complain about this time is that traffic was horrible. Spent 2 hours in that mountain range, stopped because I don't know what. It was just traffic for no reason. Construction, obviously, but like, could have just kind of trotted along, but they stopped everything. And then I don't know if I recorded or not. I don't remember, to be honest. I stopped at Buc-ee's, took an hour nap, ate, got up, left, and there was an accident. So there was more traffic that I had to sit in. It was, oh man, there's a lot of traffic this time. But granted, everything went really smooth. I cannot complain about it. As long as everything went smooth, got picked up and dropped off, you know, no issues. To me, that is a win. It was a Coast Guard boat. To me, that is a win in my book. So, with that being said, enough yapping. I'll show you guys the Chevelle once I get this thing unloaded, and we'll go. And that's pretty much it for this one. And where have we landed today, boys? Look at this bad mamma jamma. This thing is sexy. We're here at Aces. This is where it's gonna sit for a day or two, and then going over there to do whatever they need to do to it. Bright and early, causing traffic like always. Let's hear a cold start, yeah. Let's see. This thing is stick shift too, which is nice. Oh, nice, but I'm too big and too old. Starting right up. This thing is nice. So far, like I said, everything went super smooth. So that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully something like this is cool. Man, I don't know. Sometimes I don't have no words because this is it's just a cool job. Cool, you know, I get to travel anywhere, see cool cars, meet cool people. You know, I like it. So hopefully we can keep this up, stay busy. I've been slacking on recording. I've been working a lot, but I just have not recorded. Mostly because a lot of my stuff is at night. You guys know that, so it's a little harder, and then not a lot to talk about, so it's pretty boring. So the little stuff I do record, I mean, I'll show you guys. So I'm gonna try to get a little better on it. We'll see what happens. But that being said, like I said, I'll see you guys in the next.